Hey everyone, Micah here with Electrek, and today we're reviewing the Aventon Sinch, a folding fat tire electric bike. Let's check it out. I'm out here on the beach because this is one of my favorite places to ride fat tire e-bikes like this. The 4-inch wide tires are great for tearing up the sand and getting that type of biking adventure that you just can't get on a typical bike with narrow tires. And in the case of the Aventon Sinch, the folding nature of the bike makes it easy to get it out to the beach in just about any car trunk. Once you're there, you'll absolutely have a blast with this type of riding, because not only does the Aventon Sinch have the right tires for loose terrain like this, it also has the right power and specs. The Sinch rocks a 750 watt peak rated rear hub motor with plenty of power for any terrain. It can hit 20 miles per hour or 32 kilometers per hour, though there's also the option to remove the speed limit on private property and get another 20 to 25% speed boost. The bike's motor is supplied by a 672 watt-hour battery that gets beautifully hidden inside the frame instead of junking up the lines of the bike by being mounted externally. You don't have to remove it to charge it, but you certainly can if you'd like, since it can be unlocked and then slid out of the frame when the bike's in the folded position. That high-capacity battery is good for anywhere from 30 to 71 miles on a charge, or about 48 to 115 kilometers. Well, that's a pretty wide range, you might be saying. And sure, it is, but the reason for that is something that I also want to point out here. Aventon gives real-world range testing data for their bikes, which is something almost no other e-bike company does. Look, they'll tell you straight up that on throttle-only riding, tests show the Aventon Sinch going 30 miles, while on pedal assist level 1, the bike can go as far as 71 miles. Then they show you each of the 5 pedal assist levels and what their ranges have been tested to be. That's a big deal because it shows how upfront Aventon is as a company. Many other e-bike companies tell you just the ideal range, or they give you sort of an unclear range of numbers, and if Aventon was like that, they'd just say that the range of the Sinch was up to 71 miles, which is technically true, but as you can see, only in pedal assist level 1 like they showed. But even the 38 miles in the highest pedal assist, or the 30 miles with throttle only riding is still great, and I say props to the company for being chill and giving us the real data. Next, here's another thing I love about Aventon that sets them apart. Look at the welds on this frame. All of Aventon's e-bikes are like this, with beautifully welded frames. This is some of the best craftsmanship I have ever seen on an e-bike, which is all the more impressive when you consider that this is only a $1,499 e-bike. I've seen bikes that cost twice this much, and the welds look like my welds from high school, which is not a good thing. There's a reason that my day job is riding e-bikes and not welding them. So yeah, I've been gushing a bit about the Aventon Sinch so far, which I think is deserved because I really like this bike. But like any e-bike, of course it's not perfect. There's one area that keeps bugging me about the Aventon Sinch, and that is the throttle operation at rest, or rather lack thereof. What I mean is that when the bike isn't moving, the throttle won't work. To get rolling, you've got to pedal about half a turn or so, and only then the throttle can be engaged. On the one hand, that's a nice safety feature that keeps noobs from sending the bike through the wall of their garage. But when you're riding in deep sand and forget to downshift before stopping, it can be tricky to get rolling again without throttle support from rest. Now obviously this is not an issue on the road, and as long as you're not so lazy that you can't pedal for half a second before grabbing the throttle, then you'll probably be fine with this. And even in sand riding, as long as you remember to downshift before stopping, you'll also probably be fine. But there are cases where the throttle operation from zero is useful, and the Aventon Sinch simply isn't going to help you there. For people who maybe have disabilities where they really can't use their legs and they rely on the throttle, or for someone who finds themselves stopping at the bottom of a big hill often, having throttle operation from rest is really important. But outside of that one main complaint, I'm pretty much swooning over this e-bike. It's a beautifully designed and crafted bike with good power, great range, and from a straight-up honest company. It really has so much going for it, and the $1,499 price is pretty much the cherry on top. That's a super fair price that falls right in the mid-range of the industry, and you get a lot of bang for your buck here. There are certainly cheaper folding fat tire e-bikes out there, but not with this level of quality, so I'll definitely be recommending the Aventon Sinch from here on out.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We hope you enjoyed that review of the Aventon Sinch. If you did, why don't you give this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you can check out all of Electrek's electric vehicle videos. We'll see you here next time.